So my name is Judy Moss. I'm a sales rep here. I've been here 11 years this week, and I came to this industry without knowing anything about TMI coatings or industrial coatings. I came from a computer service company, so I came in really green, didn't know a thing. The first week I was here on the job, I followed another sales rep who's very experienced in this field, and went to a tanning manufacturing plant where they take hides from cows, at least I think they're cows, and make them into leather and send them off to a manufacturer who's going to make purses or boots or coats or something. And I had on a skirt and heels, not knowing I'd be walking through gunk in the floor and splashes and spills of industrial stuff. So I learned real quick that day never to wear heels or a skirt to work, and I haven't since. But since then, the variety of stuff I do is really great. I get to go through food plants, manufacturing plants. I get to climb on towers and tops of silos. I don't do as much of that anymore, but I did at one time. And I like the variety because I get to create my own destiny, if you will. I get to decide how busy I should be on a trip. I schedule trips throughout Wisconsin. Wisconsin is my territory, so I go to a lot of food plants because, as you know, Wisconsin is the dairy state. So I go through a lot of milk plants and cheese plants and vegetable plants, and it's really interesting to see how all of your food is processed before it gets on the shelves in the store. And I had no idea that those places are regulated so strictly on how their floors have to be coated and cleaned, or how the walls have to be kept clean by washing them down. So the coatings we provide keep those industries clean. And a lot of our customers tell us that once they have their walls coated with fiberglass or an industrial paint, or their floors are coated, people tend to keep them cleaner once they're renovated. So that's very, very fun to watch. People keep things clean after we've been there. We were at a dairy plant where they were making Slim Fast, and I know they have outlet stores that I didn't buy any. Of course I could have, but I didn't. But our crew said, oh, I buy a case of Slim Fast every time we go to this plant because they have an outlet store. A lot of places do have outlets where they'll sell bread or canned goods or dented cans of something. So that's an extra benefit to the job. And the candy plants are really tough because they smell, the candy plants and bread plants smell the best. You go in there and it smells great. And the smell hits you right away. And the people who work there are so used to it, they don't even know it. I did go through a onion processing plant once where they make all the onion rings for all the bars across Wisconsin. And my eyes were just tearing for like 10 minutes. I was crying the whole time through the plant. And after about 10 minutes, it quit. Once you get used to it, you don't cry anymore. So that was interesting.